Hello, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. So, I just wanted really to record a very short video today to talk about one very important pattern that I've noticed a lot of my clients run, and I also do it. We all do it, and that's the pattern of waiting. And you may have actually found yourself, like waiting for your client, for example, to sign up to your course, or waiting for this promotion at work, or waiting for whatever it is, right? So you are constantly waiting for someone to take an action. And I know how frustrating sometimes it can be. For example, if you're a business owner and you launch your offer and then like nothing is showing up, like people are not registering, they're not signing up, or maybe they say they want to sign up but they're not taking action. Or maybe in your job, you apply for this next career, for this promotion, or you apply for a new job and you're just constantly waiting. Okay, and I know that happens so much. So what do we do normally? We normally start taking actions. We try to manipulate. Maybe we kind of sit and cry and get frustrated about it. But actually what is going on is this whole pattern of waiting is something we practice, right? We practicing it ourselves, because our external world, all it is just representation of our inner world. And whatever's showing up in your reality, if you're feeling like you're permanently waiting and you're permanently stuck, then it's something within you. So then really the job that needs to happen here is, instead of freaking out and, and crying like, poor me, what am I going to do? This is not working. Try to just find quiet space, sit down and tune in into this kind of a question: where am I waiting? Where am I practicing pattern of waiting, right? It could be with anything. It could be even like committed to having a certain ritual, like maybe going for a facial once a week. And now you've been delaying it. You're not doing it because you don't have enough money or you don't have enough time. Maybe you have been, you've been wanting to do this course and invest in yourself, but once again, you're not doing it because you are waiting for better time. So you are practicing that pattern of waiting yourself, okay? And that can show up in any area of your life. It doesn't even need to be business. It doesn't need to be in your job. It can be even with your children. Maybe, you've been waiting to take them somewhere and you haven't found the time. So start breaking these little habits, those little patterns where you are yourself practicing waiting. And you may actually find you've got a lot of them, right? You may have a lot of those patterns. So don't try and do them all at once, but start with something. So just to give you an example, about 2 weeks ago, I kind of launched my special offer, and it wasn't really running. I wasn't having as many signups as I wanted to have. I had a certain healthy number in mind. So this is when I went and I started journaling. Where am I practicing the waiting pattern? And there were a few things, where I was waiting. So one of them, I was invited to this dinner, to an awards dinner in London, a black tie, like smart dress, which I was really excited about. But for some reason, I didn't pay for it. I don't know why I was waiting. And I was like, I don't know what I was waiting for. So then on Thursday, I thought, right, I'm going to actually commit and I'm going to put my money down. So I went, sat down, I paid for this. And I kid you not, next morning, I woke up to a message saying, Lena, I want to work with you. How do I sign up for your program? The day after, I wake up to another message saying, I've just made the payments. I'm looking forward to working with you. Then the following day, I woke up to a message. It's basically with this incredible opportunity, which I've been like, waiting, which I've been really, hoping it will come through. Well, hope was also probably the wrong word, but I've been really excited about for a long time, and I knew it's going to come through, but I didn't know when. And now it also happened. So do you see how just by taking that action and by breaking that one little thing, just putting my money down to commit to going to this beautiful dinner with this beautiful, crowd of people, that's how that kind of put a spin on so many things. So if you are stuck in that waiting loop and you are getting frustrated, instead of getting frustrated, because that energy is not going to get you anywhere, just figure out what is it that you're waiting for and start breaking those waiting patterns. And another thing is also, if you don't like what you're seeing on your outer reality, also start paying attention to everything, not even just waiting, but how you show up in your life. So, for example, I know, once again, if you're an entrepreneur, if you've got your own business, you may find like people will ask you for a link, right, to go and pay for something, or they're so excited they're going to come up to your course and they've registered, but they're not showing up, or they're not paying you, even though they say like, send me the link, I'm in, and this, I'm going to take action. And then when you follow up with them, which is a normal thing to do, they ghost you, right? So it's the whole thing of being ghosted and how that makes you feel. Now, how do you show up in other people's DMs and other people's inboxes, in other people's courses and that, and when they follow up with you, do you ghost them also? So do you see how that then works, right? So whatever you are seeing in your life that you don't like, this is something you are doing internally and you're doing it to someone else. So if you don't like being ghosted, then if some of you, I don't know if you guys listening, you might not know the term ghosted. So let's say, you want this promotion, you send an email to your boss and you get like no response from them. Or, you've got a client who asks you for a link to pay and you're so excited because you really know you can help this client, you can work one-on-one with them. They're going to have so much benefit from your wisdom, from your knowledge, your experience, your expertise, but yet they're not taking an action. Then when you follow up with them, say, hey, are you still in? They like completely ignore you. So if that happens to you, then see where you're practicing the same pattern, because guaranteed somewhere in your life you're doing exactly the same thing to other people. So in order to get a momentum in your business, in your career, in your life, you've got to start breaking those things without yourself. And it starts with small things, okay? Because I know we all are like so programmed. We've got so many patterns we're running. And if you're going to try and address all of them in one day, it's going to be insane. So start taking small steps towards doing it. And you will see how things will start shifting in your outer world. I promise you, I do this work every single day. And my big pattern was like every morning I had to get up to go to the gym or take kids to work, go to the gym, have a cup of coffee and go straight into work. So now I'm breaking the pattern because it's something I've been doing it for so many years and it only got me to a certain level. And now before even sitting down to do the actual real work, I will sit down and I will journal, or I will go do a meditation or an activation, or I'll journal whenever something creeps up and I feel like a bit of a tension here. I will journal about what's coming up and, acknowledging this belief and releasing it and working through it before I do any real work. And some days, the actual real work, like posting, going live on social media, only happens at night for me, because my intention now, the biggest thing, the most important thing for me right now is to work on alignment and work on energy. And it should be the most important, it should be your priority too. Because by doing more things, by being busy, nothing is going to change in your life. The only changes that can happen when they come from within you, when you cultivate that energy, that life force, that drive, that motivation from within you. Okay, and it all starts by breaking patterns. So I would love to hear from you. If you're watching it live, you're watching it on replay, have you recognized those two patterns in your life? The pattern of waiting and also pattern of not committing to something. I would love to hear from you. And of course, I would love to hear if that does resonate, how are you going to break it? Okay, or one little thing you're going to do to start breaking your patterns. Okay, guys, well, have an amazing rest of the day. I will speak to you soon.